Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry about yesterday. I needed a break. Not from you guys. I needed a break from everything. I just have been running full steam ahead since school went back into session. And since I started my business and all the things, and it was time for me to take a day of rest. So on Sunday, I actually didn't work, and my body crashed so hard. It was done. It was absolutely finished. Okay, so that's that, and that's why I needed a day off. My body yesterday was still, I felt really good because I had finally really rested, but um, I had to kind of catch up from taking a day off. So I'm looking behind me. I have so many things that I want to do. I just opened this, and I think right away we're going to maybe work on something like this. Oh, this is kind of what I've already done before. This is like character studies, which we do that when I use my portraits. So when I make my portrait, when I use my Tim Holtz dolls for portrait cards, they're kind of like character studies. Sorry, hold on, I'm coming back. I was just grabbing my cards. So, I use my Tim Holtz dolls, the portrait ones specifically. Now, this one is not with Tim Holtz, but this is with a digital from Tsunami Rose. And I made it like this domed, kind of like, do y'all remember the old domed glass pictures that would, decorative pictures people would hang in their house? That's what this card is based on. And this one's all about dessert, and it does have a portrait in it. But these are some of my other portrait studies. So I've definitely done this before. I have a Sherlock version, and my Sherlock versions are the version of my box card where I actually build a box on the top of the card. Now this one's a very narrow box, and it's been had lots of things stacked on it. But yeah, this is something I like to do. Here's another one. This is part of the Sherlock series. I need to find that Sherlock and find a way to share my freebies again. This was a young man who dreamed of being, like a ship captain or a sailor and sailing across the seas. So that was the story behind this guy. This guy's a renowned chess player. This was actually a Dutch door card that I made for Craft Roulette one time. If y'all missed it, I made two really fun cards for Craft Roulette and released the video yesterday. So even though I couldn't be live with you, I did release a video. This is a birthday card. Those are three sisters. And it's kind of like a chronicle of her life, her memoir, a little bit. It is a card, I just put the center page in it so I could put even more images in it and make it feel like a book, because I had stacked all these books on the front. All of these cards are on my channel. I did a whole series of these. This is the Ringmasters card. So yeah, I love portrait studies because I love telling a story with my card. Be fearlessly authentic. I love that sentiment so much. So I would say I've done this, but I do like this project, and I like that they're sharing this. This is in the latest Somerset Studios. I like the vibe of this very much. This is all Agatha Christie inspired. Very cool. Here is where we pulled that arch, or and this is neat. I actually hadn't seen the artwork with this. I had just flipped through it like this, and I was like, oh, cool. They've got a template for arches, and then I put it to the side. But I hadn't seen the artwork behind it. I want to go back and read, but this is where we pulled from the other day. Okay. That's fun. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Okay. You can always count on there to be some paper dolls in a Somerset Studio magazine. So there are definitely some in here. And I wanted to have my paper dolls printed this morning so we could play with them, because I do plan on having them out today, but I didn't get that done. So forgive me. We'll play with them later this week. And then it looks like there's some clay work. And then I showed this to you guys, I think the last time we were live, but Jack Ravi has an article in the latest Somerset where he does his 10 work, which is really cool. And the last time I was cleaning out drawers, I found my 10s, and I wanted to show y'all this. I get these from the Dollar Tree for $1. They're from Crafter's Square. And I used to make journals that go in here, and I only have these 2 left, but I think that they would also be good for like circular artist playing cards to make a collection. I don't know where my journals are, but basically what I did is I cut down circles that were slightly smaller than this, and I joined them all with ribbon. And what I did is I made a journal, a circular journal, accordion style, that filled the 10, but you could pull it out and it would have all the pages of the journal. You could take the whole journal out of the 10 too. It wasn't like adhered inside. But I pulled these out the other day because I was like, oh, I could definitely do like something inspired by Jack with my last 2 circular 10s. I also have a lot of Altoid 10s because me and my son love Altoids. And I saved the 10s because I'm like, I can't help myself. So what are we going to work on today, Bitty Penny? I don't know. I'm looking through here for inspiration. Something is going to jump off the page at me, and we're going to have a good old time. Ooh, I like this with the dried leaves and the masterboard. Elizabeth Costa Rogers was working on a masterboard last night, and it turned out so fabulous. I have that. That's a mold. Gosh, I have that bird somewhere on my desk, I think. These are cool. I like these. Right now we're just doing a flip through of Somerset. Not every page, but a quick little flip through. I like these pieces that are incorporating natural elements along with words. Those are pretty cool. Let's just see. These remind me of my bookmarks a little bit. Ooh, I like these. This would be something, ephemera booklets. These would be really cute to make. I'd have to be more prepared. I have to have hinges and wood or multiple layers of paper. Oh, the Secret Garden. The Lost Boys. Fairyland. Just kind of doing a flip through here. I really like the spotlights. My neighborhood. Oh, this looks like a cool project. That's really cool. I guess my internet's going to be funny. Let me say hi to everyone in the chat. Hi, Kim. Hi, Blessings 101. Hi, Sala and Stephanie. I never need a break from y'all, Kim. I needed a break from doing. I needed my brain to take a break. And just like a break from, I've been working 60 hours at my job. Then I do, you know, my crafting, which I love. I never need a break from that. And I never need a break from you guys. But then I have to work for my business to be a thing. And then, you know, I also want to be a great mom and wife and daughter and sister. So it's just been a lot. I really don't need a break from anyone except for work. But the great thing about work is that I have been able to save a lot for our upcoming vacation, which is going to be expensive, but like so worth it, you know? Ooh, here we are. This is what we're going to work on today. We're going to do this gilded, inspired by Linda Donnelly. Well, Linda Donnelly, kiss your brain. I love it. Let's do a gilded. We found it. We found our project. I really like the Foraging in the Forest too, by another Linda Cave. But this gilded, this is where we're going. Let me just take a look. I hope my internet behaves. Yeah, this is so where we're going. I like this one in particular. Very cool, Linda Donnelly. All right, that's it. See, I like the little, I mean, the big articles are super cool. I love everything about these magazines, but I do like the little spotlights that they do. I'm going to save my page so I can reference it. And this is kind of cool because she's using repeated imagery, but just small scaler and a larger scale. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to do that, but that's cool. That's how I will change mine, though. I'm not going to do that. Okay. We have a project, and I'm not done saying hello to everybody. Vicki Reuter, good morning. I hope your papers arrived. Hi, Miss Beth. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jessica S. Listening while I get ready for work. I hope you have an awesome day at work. Put my fingers down. Okay. All right, let me get some things out. I'm still reading. Aww. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. Oh, Sala, sending you prayers, my dear. You've got this. The good thing is it's just for a short time. Your misery will be short-lived. It's not long-term. Let that help you get through because, ouch. Ooh, do y'all want to do gilded with frosty? Because it's kind of like the same imagery, but different scales. Let's do it. We'll do a gilded frosty card. All right. And maybe instead of gold, let's do silver. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay. Gilded frosty. Here we go. I've got to find silver paper. I think this one's only gold. Yeah. Is there any silver? I think this is only colored. Okay. Come on, silver. Shucks. I don't have silver in there either. That's black and gold. All my Tim Holtz paper. Well, I know I have a silver from Tim. At least I thought I did. Maybe I'm out. Okay, I have to think. I don't buy anybody else's metallic paper. But sometimes it's sent to me. Well, used to when I ordered card kits, I would get some. Let's see if I can find some of that real quick, because I've kind of got my mind set on silver. This is not silver, but it's a really interesting gray that I think could be really cool with silver. So I'm going to pull that out. Okay, I'm just looking. I think I just found it. It may be is this my last sheet? It's beat up. Looks like I need oh no, I have a few more sheets. I was gonna say, it looks like I might need to order some more Tim Holtz paper. I might need to anyways. I don't know what's happening down there. Look at this. It's all beat up. It's lucky it survived. Okay. Don't worry. We're going to get this card made, y'all. Let me put everything back. I think I have to find a new home for my Holtzy paper because this stuff is not cheap. I don't need it getting all messed up. Okay, here we go. Move that off my desk. Okay. I'm not one to give up. Yeah, I'm so sorry you're in pain, Sala. Oh, goodness. Will do, Stephanie. We'll pray for her. Absolutely. Hey, look what I found when I pulled out my, when I was looking for my silver paper. I found this Spellbinders Platinum pack. It just has random things like canvas, different kinds of canvas and burlap. We might stamp on this. This might be part of our gilded card. Sala, I hope your appointment's early, but it's already afternoon for you, so it's not early. Oh, gosh. Stephanie will be back. There you go. Listen to Kim. She knows what she's talking about. Hi, Linda Veal. How are you? Dental stuff is hard. Hi, Sharon Caster. All right, I got to get to stamping. And I'm going to decide whether I stamp Frosty on canvas. I think I'll stamp one Frosty on canvas and one Frosty on cardstock. Let's go, because I got to make a card. Although sometimes I'm just now starting my live these days, so I think I'm doing all right. Now I want this super juicy because it's going on canvas. You got your paper yesterday? Yay! Hi, Rebecca. Welcome, welcome. We are making a gilded card. Hi, Dana. Good to see you. Hello, Poet for you. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. Miss Linda Gorman. Hello. Oh, thank you, Blessing 101. Yeah, I'm so glad you're joining us now. I'm so glad you got your paper, Vicki. I hope you like it. Kim's having the first snowstorm of the year. So you get to work from home today. Awesome. It actually might rain today for the first time in months. It's just been like 89 and the high 80s here for, it's basically been summer until maybe today. And of course, it's supposed to thunderstorm and rain tomorrow. That is really a lot lighter than I thought it would be, but it's not bad. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in my acrylic markers from Ohuhu. They sent me these things and I absolutely love them. I love everything they sent me, and not because they sent it to me. I didn't even make a dedicated video for them. I just use it and like it and share it. I probably should make a video now that I've used them for a while, because I think I can give a more thorough review. So I pulled out the silver. And let's see if it looks, now this is not like a bright silver. This is just a silver with sheen. I'm not getting a whole lot of difference, but I am getting some. It's filling it in. It totally works. I'm just trying not to fill it completely because I want a little bit of that black to come through. I am going to color him up a nice scarf. With a different color. Ooh, I like that though. I don't know if y'all can tell. Let me bring it up to the camera. I just kind of dotted it in and colored him up that way. Okay, so this pack has metallics and regular colors, non-metallic colors. The metallic colors have a sheen to them, I would say, and it's really nice, but it's not like a real overwhelming metallic. I'm also looking for my Dollar Tree metallic, acrylic metallic markers. I can't find the one that I want, but I will show you that I love these too. I love these ones from the Dollar Tree as well. But this is a nice set of lots of colors. And these are the best quality that I've had. I had another brand and I used to use them and say, I don't recommend these, but it's what I have. I don't even use them anymore. Just because they really didn't, they weren't opaque enough. They were too transparent for me. I think I'm going to give them this, because we're just doing a gilded snowman, I'm going to give him this metallic rose gold scarf instead of red. This is one of those cards, you guys, where you have to trust the process. It might not look like much at first, but just trust the process. When it's all said and done, I think we're going to like what happens here. How about his hat? Another subtle. Let's do this blue. Yeah. We're going to do this for his hat. And then we'll do a little bit of this Dollar Tree acrylic for the buckle. I might even use this for his nose because I wasn't thinking I was going to like the orange. So let's use this gilded gold for his nose. There is a black. It's probably not primed. It is primed. Awesome. Let me try this tip. There we go. That's what I needed. I think I'm going to go around and just dot a little more black into this. And kind of add back in some of the lines and textures. Oh yeah, the black is making me happy. Hey, Messy Palette, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Oh, I like him so much now. I like him so much better with a little bit of black outlining, bringing back in some of those beautiful lines and things. So now, our card's going to be 5 by 7. Okay, so there's that. For anyone who might have missed it, we are casing the latest Somerset Studio magazine, and not the sunglasses, but we're casing this Gilded by Linda Donnelly is what we're casing here today. Okay, just so you know. Let me put these away for now. I don't think I'll need them again, just because I'm stamping the next snowman on paper, I think. I mean, I kind of want to stamp the next snowman on canvas, which is what this is. This is canvas fabric. And I really like it. I think this silver was the right move for his hat because he's going to be backed on the silver. And I think that we're going to do silver gild, not gold gild. And I really like this. Okay. All right, let's stamp out the next guy, which is this guy right here. And I am going to stamp him on white cardstock. Let me move this stuff to the side. Take a drink of water. Oh, you're so welcome, Dana. I'm so glad you like them. I need to put the other ones in shop. I've got more. I hope your nieces and nephews love them. I didn't realize you were in Texas. That is so cool. I thought you were somewhere else. I didn't think you were in Texas. I always just love it when I find crafters in my own area. I think you're over by the Houston area and I'm over by Austin, but hey, that's not too far. That is not too far. All right. So, semi-clean Frosty going back in. While I'm stamping these, in the back of my head, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do to my background. Kind of cooking up different ideas. I was going to try to use a scrap piece of paper, but I don't have any big enough, so let me just grab a regular piece of paper. This one's nice and sturdy. All right, now, what to stamp him in? That is the question. I think I might start with Hickory Smoke. I have this Delcata silver, but I think my Delcata inks are dry. Ooh, no, that's not dry. Maybe my other ones are dry. Yay, because I really like the Delcatas. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. You can't see the shimmer. In person, I can catch a little bit of it, but it is a nice color regardless. I wouldn't exactly call that clean, but it'll be fine. Okay, now I kind of want to put these two guys together. And before I do too much to this one, decide, you know what? I think I'm going to have to stamp him on. I think I'm going to have to stamp him on canvas. I think I want 2 canvas ones. I think I just have to. Perfect. He'll fit right there. So we're going to go back to black. I know that the Delcata will not show up on there. Catherine Mooney. Hi. Hiya. How's it going? Good to see you. 2.5 hours ago. You've had a day. I just woke up. Hi, Angie Downs. So good to see you. Hey, Pam. What are you doing up? What are you doing up? It's too early. I mean, thank you, and you're awesome, but it's too early. Oh, Angie, I needed it. I needed it so bad. I'm telling you, all I did was sleep, and then eventually I got on the couch, but I never got off. Oh, Sharon's off to teach 7th grade today. Look, you don't want to twist and turn your stamps unless you have a lot of pressure and you know you have a slick desk and a material that'll move like that. Okay, that's all the impression we need. We're going to give this the same treatment that we gave the other one. So let me get my acrylic markers back out. And we're going to go the same direction as we went with this guy. So these are the Ahoo acrylic markers. I love them. I love having them in my arsenal. He's going to get the same colored scarf because it's like the same snowman from different perspectives. I was just checking them out. I was checking out the stamped image again. Okay, we're going to give his hat the same silver treatment, same pen. Then we need the black. And then we need this gold for his nose. So there are 2 different nibs on these. This is the small fine nib that I'm using today, and it is drawing so perfectly on the snowman. This is drawing really well on this fabric too. Like I'm not having to go over anything. I think we might put some silver down here. So let me grab the silver back out. Back from eating dinner. Barbecue, delicious. Hey Cordelia, how you doing? Okay, I want a little more silver because we are talking about a snowman. And I think Frosty's hat is just frosty because it's cold outside. Kim, you'll be able to build a snowman later if you want. I guess if you live in Alaska, building snowman's not that big of a deal. Living in Texas, if you can get enough sticky snow to stick together and build a snowman, it's kind of monumental. Got to put his teal band around his hat because it's the same dude. What am I missing? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I think I want a little bit more fine detail here in the scarf. My black pen's kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me just come in with a little bit of the broader tip and tap it in. There we go. I think we're good with that. Let's move on. Looks like the same dude to me. Cut this one out. I know I did that a little crooked. It doesn't matter. Okay, I am going to grab this. Nope, that's not it. There it is. This tool. And I'm going to fray the edges of this canvas because like 2 edges are frayed and 2 are not. That will not do. So I'm going to drag out these fibers here and make sure that all 4 edges on both of them are frayed. It'll make me happier in the end. It's a, you know, a small detail, but to me an important one. Okay, there we go. Fray this one just a little bit more. Okay. Show you the difference. It makes a difference. Okay. You love that stamp so much? I do too. This was, I think, was my favorite from the collection, but honestly, I loved that Santa one that I worked with last week too. It's hard. With Tim, it's really hard. It's very few things that he makes that I'm like, pass. Like very few. I see the potential in all of it. I can't have all of it, but I see the potential in all of it. I do a little more from this top edge. I don't want to get into his hat and lose any of our stamped image, but there we go. Yay. I like that. Okay. It's so funny, but by fringing the edges, it feels more finished, even though for some that might make it feel less finished looking. For me now, it feels like it looks finished. Okay. So I'm going to put Frosty back. His service here today is done. And we are going to work on our background. So let me pull back out our inspiration piece and my 2 papers. I thought these 2 would both look really good for gilded. glad I put a post-it note on that page. It's easy to find it again. So again, this is our inspiration. And if we look at this, the background's quite busy. If we look closely, these are just layers. So it's just like cardstock just stacked and layered on each other. But in the background, this piece here, there is quite a bit of layers of stamping, stenciling, and then of course the gilded flakes. Grabbing mine real quick. We will be using silver today. I have the Nouveau silver. Okay, so, you know, there's quite a bit of the gilding flakes back there. And then these are just layers. And what I like about this is it looks dimensional. It looks like almost like a shadow box, because what she did was she has a dark layer and then the metallic. And it looks like she embossed her metallic paper. So maybe we'll do that too. And then I used to do this with my cards. Y'all will probably, some of you will remember, I used to put gold paint around the edges of my paper. I'm not going to be able to do that today because I didn't stamp Frosty, but I can do that to another part of it if I want. So let's get busy building these layers and working on a background. I think my background, because it's Frosty and Tim's already provided it, will have snowflakes and the tree branch and things like that. All of his snowflakes are wonderful. They're all roughly the same size. I'm going to bring in Desiree's snowflakes too because there's different scale. I had those out. I feel like they're still out because I was just using them the other day. So I feel like they won't be back in their spot, but maybe they are back in their spot. Nope, they're right here. Yeah, I had a feeling they'd still be out. I'm going to bring in Desiree snowflakes from Include a Thank You because she has this nice big one and this more medium size one. It goes out further. You can tell the difference. Like this is the largest one from the Frosty set. And just for interest, I kind of want a really big one. Okay. Oh, you're in Texas too, Catherine? Awesome. Yay, more Texas people. That's fun. Okay. Let me turn it this way so y'all can see it. Get some things out of the way. Get myself situated. Get caught up in the chat. Oh, cool. I'm reading Messy Palette where she's at in Australia. Okay. Colors. I think we're gonna have to go with a dark gray. And I'm just gonna start adding things. So I've got hickory smoke. And I might even bring in my stencils. And we're just gonna start adding things to this background. I'm gonna get my foam, piece of foam out. This is from Sizzix. Yeah. And it's like, I think it's called like a Stamper's Secret Weapon or something like that. I don't know if they still sell it. I've had it for years. But I do like it. Because I rarely use my stamp positioning tools. I really should use them more. Hey, Gloria Wolf, good to see you. Biddy, would you please post pictures of the finished snowman? Oh, yeah, go night-night, Pam. I'll post some. I'll try. I don't get on Facebook, but I'll try to post them on Instagram. I think Pam's on Instagram. I know Pam's on Instagram. I'll tag her. She'll be like, why is she tagging me? Because I'm not on Facebook. All right. Yeah, it's not even 4 a.m. Poor Pam. That's and Kim. Hi, Ava Lee. So good to see you. And bye, Pam. I didn't get to say bye to her, but hi, Shannon. Maybe I can put Pam to sleep. She's just don't listen to the bird, Pam. Don't listen to the bird. It'd be like a chicken crowing. One time we were in Italy, and we were at the airport, and our flight had got pushed from the afternoon to the next day, or it was the evening. We had an evening flight, and it got pushed to the next day, and like everyone who was supposed to be on that flight just slept in the airport, including us. And it was so hilarious because they played like the sound of like a rooster crowing really loudly over the speakers to wake everyone up. And the staff was just cracking up, laughing so hard. That was the night I slept on top of my suitcase in an airport. I was 20 something. I could do that. I don't think I'd even try it now. We were younger then. We could do things like that. Now I'm bringing in weathered wood. Let's check out weathered wood with Tim stamps. I like how Desiree's really covered the page. And I like her style. I love the way she draws these tangled stamps. So now I'm just going to stamp. This is in a weathered wood, and the other one was hickory smoked, I think. Smoked hickory smoked, one of those things. I don't know if I'm talking about barbecue or stamps now, but one of those. This is like a cheat code. This is so easy. Ooh, I smeared that one, but it looks cool. I like it. I don't know what happened there. I probably put my hand in it. Oh my gosh, messy palette. I hide stuff so well that I hide it from myself all the time. I've always had that problem. I've always been really good at hide and seek. So good that I'd eventually just come out and be like, ugh, they're never gonna find me. And then I hide things from myself and I can't find them. I'm like, that's too good of a hiding place. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut this down to the size that I want. And then I'm going to figure out my arrangement. And then I'm going to stamp some more on the back. I'm going to stamp the tree on. But I want to kind of figure out my placement first. So This will be my background paper for our gilded card. And I think I'm gonna do, I don't know how this happened, but I've been liking, for the first time as a card maker in 8 years, liking my card front to take up the whole edge to edge. I've never liked that before. Goes to show our taste change. So this is 5 by 7. Okay, I'm gonna leave this out. This is still wet. I'm gonna clean up my desk because I am sure to get this paint everywhere, or this ink. Absolutely everywhere. Okay, we have to figure out where I'm stamping the tree, because then I need to put on my gilding flakes real quick like. I know, right? Have you really stamped if you haven't even gotten the ink on you? I'm thirsty today. Okay. Silver, silver, silver. Let's figure this out. I'm gonna first need to do my gilded buddies. I think I'm gonna have to do them like that. All right. Let's bump them up here where we have a nice straight edge. And I want enough that I can see the silver, because that's kind of the whole point. I'm not really measuring, obviously. These are 2 different sizes for one. Okay. Let's see if we can fit these on one card front. I'm getting kind of nervous now on if these are going to fit on the same card front. Maybe I should have made them, I should have made an A9. Do y'all know what an A9 is? It's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half, and it's a card. It is a actual card size. An A9 would have been probably given me the kind of space that I want between things. I might have to, yeah. Well, shucks and stuff. Hold on. Hold the phone. I gotta figure this out. I think we just moved to an A9 size card. If this piece will work. This is an 8 by 8. Okay. So we're gonna cut it down to 5.5. For now. Let me grab a card. So we're going to take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. We are going to score at 5.5 on the 11-inch side. And this is a card. Now this is a card. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting silver. Ah, it's on my trimmer from trimming the wet paper. I'm going to trim this down to like 5 inches. I know, I was wanting, oh my gosh, I am getting, this card base is so messy. My paper is still wet over here, and it's wet because it's really humid. It's supposed to rain today. Okay. Is what it is. I'm going to do just a little off, little by little. Yeah, take just, I'm going to go to 5 1/4. I can always take more off, but I can't really add it back on, is the thing. Okay. I think this is going to give me the real estate that I want. So it'll be something like this. And then something like this. I think we're going to have to add more layers, you guys. There. That is the only way to fit these two dudes on the same card. Are y'all still with me? Have I lost you? Have you lost faith in how this card is going to turn out? Don't lose faith. We've got this. We just have to, you know, make adjustments as we go. I'm looking for my journal say fabric paper pack. That's what I need now in an ideal world. I had it on my desk the other day, and I figured it'd still be here, but it looks like it's not. Now this looks like a really bright blue, but when it's just a single layer, it's not so bright. I think I need some more texture. I know what I want, but I can't find it. We may have to do one. I may not be able to fit both of those dudes on one card. It may just have to be one dude on one card and another dude on another card. Yeah, because that other mess was just not going to work for me. That's too much. It just won't work. We've got to do one, you guys. It's just the way it has to be. Let's gild up the background and not worry about it. All right, here we go. We're going to have to make that adjustment. The scale is just not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to take this double-sided adhesive. I'm going to peel it off and kind of make it like a blob. I don't want the sharp, straight edges of this tape. I want it in a like snowflake blob. There we go. Because we don't have time to wait on glue to dry. You can also use glue for this next step. Oh, whoops, I forgot to stamp it. Hold on, let me move this. Let me cover these. Boop. And there we go. I want to stamp this tree branch on the card. I'd almost forgotten. You know, I just have to make things our own. I was trying to case it more closely, but that was not going to work for me. Okay, this thing is the Mamba Jamba right here. I love this stamp. Oh my gosh, Simon Hurley's trees. I'm in love with his trees. I'm gonna have to get those. I think I have some Ranger points, so maybe I have enough points. Y'all probably already guessed it. We're gonna have to fill in that tree. Will this card ever end? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Yes, of course, we will get this done. Okay. We need a couple of buckly spots. Add a little more character to it. That's better. Okay. Let's tape this dude down. I'm just going to use double-sided tape, and I'll really like burnish it in. Missy. Is she here? Oh, you have a channel? What? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. I'll have to check it out. I guess I'm glad Stephanie said something. Thanks, Steph. Okay. Okay, there we go. Before I commit to taping this down, I'm going to think about this tool. You can barely see it. It's just a texture, but yeah, you can't really see it. So let's not worry about it. Let's not overcomplicate it for no good reason. All right, gilding flakes. Shall continue with the blobs of tape. What time is it? 7:18. I'm still doing good. We're gonna make this happen. I don't know if we'll make 2 cards, even though I have enough stuff. I'll just have to do the other one later. Applying a little pressure to make sure we get it stuck to the page. Silver gilding flakes. Now these things will fly. They will get everywhere. I used to put them in a box. I used to do these all the time. And I have like a dedicated box that I would typically put them in. These are going to be nice, big, chunky, thick snowflakes. Those are the fun ones, aren't they? The big, chunky snowflakes. We might have to gild our snowman a little bit. And I just go until I can't feel anything sticky, and then I get off all the excess that I can. Let's see what those do for us. These are messy in a different kind of way. I don't mind it. It's worth it. It is so worth it. I don't mind. Okay. It's nothing a Swiffer can't handle. Yes. Okay. Now, I think that's enough snowflakes. And I don't think I will put any on him. I really like those being back there. But here's the deal. I want to edge the paper. I think I'm going to edge the paper with an acrylic marker because it'll dry faster. I have a feeling I'm going to be finding a little bit of Nuvo silver flakes throughout the day. Something tells me. So back to Ohuhu. And I'm going to put this behind my paper. This really isn't silver. Not the kind of silver I'm thinking of. Let's see if this comes off as silver. This is a metallic folk art, pearl white. Let's see what this does. Not really silver, definitely metallic. I think I like it. We might have to put a blizzard on this card. This is just kind of unfolding. This is flying by the seat of my pants crafting here. Got a clump in there. All right. So you just figure it out as you go. Try different things, throw everything at the card till you get to a place where you're happy. I like our tree. I like our background. I'm happy. It just needs those final details, which is what we're adding right now. I'm going to dry this with my heat gun because we're not going to sit here and wait on this to dry. We don't have that kind of time on our hands. Well, I don't. Ooh, yeah, I like that. And I do think we need a blizzard. Okay, so I'm going to blizzard with this color as well. I'm going to use a fan brush today. I usually like a long bristled. Ooh, gross. This one's dirty. This one's dirty. Get out of there. Well, this should be interesting. I need to clean my brushes before I put them back. It's going to be fine, obviously. We're going for it. And it is a straight up blizzard. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Let me get my heat gun out. I'll read y'all's comments while it's going. Trying to clean my brush. That's somewhat clean. This piece of paper is going in the trash. All right, let's try this. And I'll chat with y'all before I go. I mean, we got to put this card together. Snowy with a chance of blizzard. Absolutely. Isn't that a beautiful background, though? I really love it. This alone is a beautiful card. Just like slap a sentiment on it. Hi, Shay. Flying by the seat of my pants. I don't know where that comes from. We'll have to Google that, Stella. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I do usually like to look those things up when I think of it. Like, why do we say this? Hey, Maddie. Hey, Nima. I missed you. I miss saying hello to you. So snowy cute. Yeah, it is snowy. This is Kim's. This is a nod to Kim's forecast today in Alaska. First snowstorms arriving, apparently. Oh, Nima, you're so sweet. I hope you're having good travels. I'm crazy busy at work. Like, it's not even just crazy busy, it's stupid busy. It shouldn't even be this busy, but we are. We are. I think it's one of my busiest weeks of the whole year this week. Just trying to breathe, break it up in little chunks, accomplish little mini goals throughout the day. It helps. I really laid on some of this paint quite thick. May not be able to get all the silver edges dry, but at least they are drier. So we'll take that for now. We'll take a dryer for now. And I really want to use a sentiment from the stamp set. And y'all are going to be like, yeah, you used that one already. I know, I'm going to use it again because I really like it. And it's in the meadow, we can build a snowman. I also like walking in a winter wonderland, but in the meadow, we can build a snowman. I just love this sentiment. I love the way it's illustrated, like the drawing, handwritten, just like everything about it. So I'm going to use it again. You know, if you use things over and over, it brings your cost per use down. It makes your purchase a better value. I'm looking for a block. I don't know where my sentiment blocks are. Oh, I had bad connection this morning too, Shay. First like minute or two of my life, I lost connection. I was like, oh no, is this gonna happen? It's gonna be one of those kinds of days. I could have stamped it in silver, or not silver, gray. I'll stamp it in gray just to see if I like it better. What time is it? 6:30. Okay. I'm going to use the hickory smoke again because it's kind of a warm gray and our background is a warm gray versus a cool, which would be like this iced spruce. See the difference? The one here on the left is real kind of warm, and this has more of a blue to it. It's cooler. So use a warm gray. We'll just see which one we like better. Right? Shay, it's just unacceptable. I have got to go get my new router. I still have not done that. They really just need to send it to me. I need things sent to me. I can't go across town to pick things up. I don't have that kind of time in my day. I can't make a 40-minute round trip for a router. Not yet. Okay, let's decide which one we like better. Black or gray. Parts of this card are more dry than others. Black. And I think it's going to go right on top of the snowman right there. Or gray. Okay, y'all have to tell me. There you go, Vicky. Absolutely. Yes, I'm the same way, Angie. Gray. I gotta vote for gray. What about stamping on the gray card? Yeah, I could, but I kind of want another element, like another layer. Gray. Hi, Esther. Okay, I got a lot of gray. Okay, let's just look at the black again. I like the black because of the black lines and the black in the tree. But the gray goes with the background. Boom, boom. I don't think there's a wrong answer, really. Honestly, I don't. Does that change your mind? Or are y'all still gray? I think definitely this scrap of silver back here is helping me a little more. Gray, 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 gray. No one said black, so just use the gray, Betty Penny. Listen to the people. They know what they're talking about. And I want this crooked. And I'm shaking. Okay, I'm going to bump him up a little bit so we have enough room down here. Bring him back down a little bit. I want the tree branches. Okay, I think it's going to look something like this. I'm not going to overthink it too much because it's just a card. It's just if you worked this long on it. Don't want to mess it up right at the end. Oh, Sally, did you say black? I'm sorry, I missed it. You are definitely someone. It does get a little lost, honestly. I was thinking the same thing. Are we going to go against the crew? Are we going to... Might get thrown overboard. Might have to walk the plank if we use black, but I am kind of feeling the black. Oh, and then now someone's saying darker, not black, but just a darker. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to go majority rules on this. But I will say, if I was alone in my craft room, I would probably pick black. But I asked, and y'all answered, and I'm going majority rules. I shall never, Sala. I will always be a rebel. She's kind of weighty down here at the bottom. I'm not loving that. Hold on. Don't stick. Ah, it's stuck. I won't be able to change that. I was just thinking it's pretty heavy down at the bottom of the card, which makes me want to do something to the top of the card. Let's put it on a card base. I know what I want, but I don't know if I have it. we're gonna look and see. I want like a metal snowflake charm. I have a whole drawer full of jingle bells. Let's look. I'm wanting to distribute some of the weight on this card. Too bad that's gold. I wish that was silver. There we go. That, I think that fixed it for me. I think I can stop looking now. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to put this on the card. Whoa, that really came out. Wasn't expecting that. I forgot. I have a brand new bottle. My old bottle, the older this glue gets, the harder it is to squeeze. And I forgot I have a brand new bottle, so I got a little much. But there we go. Got it off. No big deal. I think we're done. Do y'all see what I mean about adding that? It just evens out that weight distribution because this was really heavy down here at the base, and then we had all this top space. It needed something to pull the eye up. Hope that makes sense. Oh my goodness, Shay. Oh man, your family this year, it has been a difficult year of loss. I am so sorry. Hi, Michelle. I don't think I've seen you yet. I hope you're doing well. Love to the mom and the dad and the whole family. Hope you guys are doing well. Thinking about you all the time. And when I do, I say a prayer. Okay. All right. I'm having to put glue on my card base, and now I'm going to have to put my card base on, or my card front on the card base like this, because we've got that kind of jewel at the top there. I've got a whole sticky situation going on. I seriously don't have time, but I want to add a couple more of the silver flakes because I covered up a couple down below. I want them back. So just to add a couple more of those on here. And then I gotta go. Oh, thanks, Shay. We made it. It wasn't a straight path today. But that's what's fun, I guess, is meandering through your creativity and ending up with something on the page. Hopefully something you like. I'm going to hold this jewel in place and tap off my card. There we go. Now I'm happy. I can't think of anything else to add to it. I think it's done. So here it is, our gilded version of Christmas, or not even so much Christmas, just of winter. Our gilded card. This was cased from the Somerset studio, the latest one, November, December, and January. And it was cased from Linda Donnelly of Evansville, Indiana. And she made these lovely cards, and I didn't quite get there today, but I made this. And now I can make another one too, because I have this little dude. If you didn't know, I was trying to put them both on the same card, but it wasn't going to work. They're both large and in charge, and that just wasn't going to happen. Too many stars on the stage, you know? Got to give them room to shine. So that's it, you guys. I had fun hanging out with you. I will be back maybe tomorrow. Let's just get back on schedule. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll try my very best to have my paper dolls printed on my desk, on my website. And then I'll get the rest of my Christmas digitals out as well. I'm just running behind. Bear with me. It will happen. I just needed a break. I needed a little chill time. All right, so that's what I've got. And that was lots of fun. And I love hanging out with y'all. I hope you had fun too. I hope you're inspired. Maybe to get some holiday cards done, or get out a favorite stamp set, or one you haven't used yet, whatever. Get a magazine out and case it. If you don't have a magazine to case, go online, go to Pinterest and case something. You know, whatever strikes your fancy, whatever makes you happy, do that thing. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending your time with me, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.